Hello my dudes and welcome back to Minecolonies Byzantine. We're here in All the Mods 9 building a pretty amazing Byzantinian colony. Now this episode what I really want to do is get down the Alchemist's hut. It's basically a hut that makes potions for our druids that they can use in combat. It's going to be a big step in helping us defend against raids. But I've come up here to this hill. Oh, Mixed up Pisnut, what are you doing up here? I've come up here anyway to have a look at the entire colony, and the whole thing looks pretty sweet from up here, I will say. Now in the background, you might be able to see over there under the bridge, we've kind of created an area that I want to put down the Alchemist's hut. Anyway, let's jump in and get to it. Oh man, you know, it is really good to take a step back sometimes and take a big old bird's eye view of the colony and see how it's going. Basically kind of have like a health check and see what your plans are going forwards, because from here, I can basically get a good idea of what I'm going to do in the next few episodes. Like, for example, decorating the military district. At the moment, we kind of have just grass over there, a big open space, and I think, what is that, the Crusher's hut? And yeah, basically we want to decorate that area, but for now we're going to put that on the back burner because we've got to go over here and look after the Alchemist's hut. The back end of the colony over here is looking a little bit rough, if I do say so myself. We've got pretty amazing walls around the edge, but the back end of the colony over there is wide open and it looks real messy. So anyway, oh man, I got up here, but how do I get down? Oh right, yeah, I've got no fall damage for my slippers. Woohoo! So again, a big apology for how much of a delay there's been between these videos. I've been very busy recording the Blocks of Power series, but also there's been Pal World, City Skylines, and yeah, things basically just overtook me a little bit. And then on Wednesday, my hard drive completely broke down. So honestly, I'm kind of lucky that we still have this world to play in, but we're back on track now and back on schedule, so you can expect another video on Wednesday and on Friday. But also I hope you guys have been enjoying the new Blocks of Power series, because it is pretty amazing. So we're looking for the Alchemist's hut. Here we go. It's a tricky build because it requires, oh yeah, a brewing stand. Now how many brewing stands do we have? None. But we did get some blaze rods from the nether, as you can see here in my backpack, so we should be okay to get this built. Now remind me, oh my god, how do I make a brewing stand? It's always the thing, right? You forget all of these basic Minecraft recipes because all I have in my head are modded recipes. Anyway, there we go, a very simple build and the Alchemist's Tower. We've done the research for this now, so there's no red text. We're good to go. And we're going to jump in and find the perfect spot for this. Now, like I said, I did prepare an area over here. Wait, where am I going? I'm a bit lost. Yeah, that's right, over here, behind the church and the hospital in the back end of the colony. And like I said as well, it's an area that really does need a lot more attention. We've neglected it massively. The border comes out quite far here now because of this guard tower that we put down here, but once again, this is kind of floating. It's a floaty guard tower, and our guards aren't exactly harpies or angels. Oh no, oh, close one. So we've got to get that fixed too, but it's time to think about where we want to put our wall. I reckon the graveyard is probably about as far as we want to come, and we want to stay loyal to these boundaries that exist already. So coming all the way along here should be perfect. I'm still thinking about putting the cathedral right up there on the very top of that hill, but I'm also thinking that the cathedral is going to be outside of our city walls. I reckon that might be pretty cool. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to basically change the retaining walls here, have these come around this side of the guard tower, do a bit of a loop, and go back down here, and we'll put the Alchemist's Tower here and basically plumb everything in around it. So I've got my build tool, and ooh, where is Alchemist's Tower going to be? Is it in fundamentals? No, it might be mystic. No, it's not mystic. Is it military? It's not military. Craftsmanship and luxury? Yeah, there we go, the Alchemist's hut. Okay, let's see what this guy looks like. And yeah, this is what the Alchemist's Tower looks like from the Byzantine pack. So we shuffle it around, we'll get the door facing, ooh, I don't know, where do we want the door? I think the door facing towards the bridge, because we're going to loop around here, and that's going to be the front entrance. So we'll shuffle this back a little bit, and this is looking pretty tasty right now. It looks very basic at level 1, so we're going to have to get this up to level 2 or 3. 2, 3, oh, 3's looking okay, but no roof, needs a roof. 4 and 5, okay, wow, so it's got to go to level 5 before we get a roof. Now wait a minute, am I in the... Oh no, this is antique. This is the wrong kind of Alchemist's hut. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, there's no Alchemist's hut over here in Craftsmanship Luxury. Is there no Alchemist's tower in Byzantine? That can't be right. Yeah, do you know what? I can't find it anywhere. Now, maybe it's in the updated pack, and I haven't updated Byzantine for a while, so it could very much be something I need to do. But if you don't have a building that you're looking for inside the pack that you've chosen, it is pretty okay to jump into a different one. And one of the styles that I like that I think is very white and cream bricky, that kind of might match the theme we're going for, is Caledonia. Yeah, here we go. So we're in Caledonia now, and let's see what the Alchemist's Tower looks like for this pack. Luxury Alchemist. Okay, and it's got a similar size, similar footprint, and it looks pretty cool. As you can see, lots of white concrete here at level 1, then at level 2, 3. Whoa, okay, I'm gonna need more space. Oh my god, that's huge. So that's level 3, level 4, and level 5. Oh my god, amazing. And this gets a giant tree. And some of you guys suggested that we make this area down here a garden, so having a giant tree on the Alchemist's hut, that's not such a bad idea. Now again, this is a stopgap, and you can probably update the Byzantine pack to get the latest version, and it probably will have an Alchemist's hut. But I like to kind of, walk outside of my comfort zone and get a building from a different pack just to see if we can make it work. And I think, you know what, we definitely can. We'll bring it over here a bit. It's going to be a bit close to this wall, but you know what? I think it'll work. I really do think this is going to work. Yeah, now when we get to level 5, what we can do is we can take these shingles and replace them for the more common red brick, or is that terracotta brick, shingles that are present in the Byzantine style. And with that one small trick, and maybe replace the stone brick for beige bricks, that will make the whole building look a lot more Byzantinian. Yeah, do you know what? That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to pull the trigger on this now. Level 1 looks a lot more simple, and yeah, it squeezes in quite well. So there we go. Now, that block isn't too hard to find. Always good sign, always good news. Let's go over there and get this guy on the go. Now, Ambriel and Molimu are very close, so they're the ideal builders for this one. And we'll pop Ambriel on this one, I reckon, because why not? Boom. Oh yeah, but before we do that, we've got to make sure we've got the materials to get this bad boy going. Now there's a fair bit of quartz, which I do still have quite a lot of. Acacia we have as well, not too bad. Yeah, a brewing stand. Luckily enough, I've got 2 more blaze rods, so that shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, everything here I have loads and loads and loads of, so I reckon we're good to go. Hit build building. Oh, birch, which is more common in Caledonia than Byzantine, so do be aware of that. Different styles are going to use different types of block. But I reckon we're good to go. Alright then, well, I'm going to go and see if I can get my stuff from the computer to get this bad boy built. Although Ambriel is not waiting for me, she is raring to go. How do I get out of here? Again, one of the problems, because this area isn't finished, we don't really have a way to get back. Oh my god, that looks so ugly. Ugh! Ah yeah, I think we can get over up on this side over here. There we go, looking good. But yeah, I want you guys to say in the comment section how you feel about the Byzantinian colony that we have in general. What do you think we've done right? What do you think we've done wrong? And, well, where do you think we should go from here? I've made a lot of mistakes with this colony, and I'm comfortable saying that. Certainly, I think one of the insulae over there is kind of back to front. We have, I think, the back of the building facing the river. It doesn't look too bad. In fact, it still looks kind of cool. But while you're learning a style, the first time you do it, you're going to make these kinds of mistakes. So I want you guys to say in the comment section what you would have done differently. And don't worry, I'm not going to be offended, because I've built a lot of stuff in my time, and I know more than anybody that you have to accept criticism and learn to listen to people when they say, you know what, I would have done this. Anyway, let's go and see if I can get those mats. Oh yeah, good to go. Look at this. Loads of quartz. We're not going to have any problems getting these mats together. So I'm going to craft all of these up and come back to you in a minute when Ambriel is ready to get this Alchemist's hut built. And we can watch the time lapse go up in style. So here we go with the Alchemist's build. Now we're using the Caledonian style Alchemist tower over upgrading the pack, because something I've discovered, when you update the Byzantine pack, all of the buildings that you've already put down in the colony can kind of break. When you go into those buildings and try and upgrade them, it sometimes doesn't really know what's going on, and that means you have to place down the entire building again. And that's why I've elected to use a Caledonian style Alchemist rather than upgrading the pack at this point. However, currently, the Byzantine pack is pretty much 99.9% finished, and there's some really great buildings in there, so don't be afraid to check out that style, because by now I'm fairly sure there is an Alchemist's hut. But in the same vein, you don't have to feel locked to one style. If there's something from another pack that you really love, don't worry about it, just put it down and it's probably going to look great, because at the end of the day, it's your colony, your rules, you don't have to listen to anybody else. Now of course we're at the stage where we have resources coming out the wazoo. Loads and loads of diorite, andesite, granite, brick, all of the things we need like wood and cobblestone we have in spades, so getting this Alchemist's hut to level 2 is no problem whatsoever. So here we go my friends, the Alchemist's hut is now level 2. We have a slight problem though. I wanted to get this bad boy up to level 3. If you come over here and look at the build options, there's a couple of things that we're missing. So we're going to need, I think, what's the tricky ones? Don't know, if we've got any glowberries. We need 2 apparently for this build. We might need a bit more soul sand because I might have run out, but also a soul campfire, and of course, where is it? Yeah, the extra brewing stand. So I'm going to need another blaze rod. But this is the building so far. Looking pretty cool. Again, it doesn't quite look very Byzantinian, but that's something we can fix after the fact by replacing some of these blocks. Now we'll get the Alchemist over for now, see what they look like. Manage workers, we've probably got loads of people to choose from. Jodela Hoobies, your stats aren't too great. It looks like Lucius Cannon though is the prime candidate for this role. He's got a great CV, he's got lots of experience, he's got lots of dexterity. I'm not quite sure why an alchemist needs dexterity. I guess that they're moving potions around, it's a bit fiddly, so we'll hire him. And let's see what a medieval style skin pack alchemist looks like. I'm expecting big things from you, Lucius. Okay, oh man, you know what? He looks a lot like Severus Snape, and I guess that kind of makes sense. Whoa, stay back, bro. Looking very cool, and he's got a potion on his belt there. Very nice. So what else does the Alchemist's Tower do? Let's right click. He's got tasks, he's got brewing recipes, right, so we have to teach him the recipes for the potions we want. And oh my god, there's 3 pages worth of potions from different mods. Now I'm wondering, will he use potions from like the Undergarden or Reliquary or Potions Master? You know what, I don't know. Only one way to find out though, right? Let's try and teach him a splash potion of... let's find a good one. Ooh, splash potion of shielding from Ars Nouveau might be a pretty cool one. So we need bastion fruit, which you find on Ars Nouveau trees, which we could get, in theory, to make a potion of shielding. But the question is, can we put this recipe into our new alchemist? Let's find out. Recipes. Oh man, yeah. So this guy can make potions from all kinds of mods, and that means if you're not very good at making potions yourself in modded Minecraft, because I always forget what the hell's going on with this interface. I should remember, I know, but I always forget because I'm terrible. And if you're like me, you can come over here, teach the recipes you want to get made on your colony that maybe you'll use yourself, maybe the druids can use them as well, and it's a great way of doing it without having to learn how to make potions. There's also the classics from Minecraft, like maybe harming. We could teach these guys how to harm the dudes. So we'll need to teach them Splash Potion Poison, like that. And then that's used to make Splash Potion Poison 2. We'll teach that as well, why not? There's also Potions of Strength to buff our guards. I reckon not a long duration, because raids don't really last longer than a few minutes. Ooh, a Wildenhorn, Gunpowder, Blaze Powder. What's the best choice here? Probably Blaze Powder, because our Nether Miner will get that for us slowly. Splash Potion of Flying. Well, I don't think we want our guards to fly, and I don't think they actually will anyway. Ooh, and it needs popped chorus fruit, so that's not really an option for us right now. But the sky's the limit and the world is your oyster. If you want potions, the Alchemist from Minecolonies
can help you get those potions without brewing them yourselves. Very cool. Okay, well, let's see if we can get the bits and bobs now required to get to level 3, because I don't want to stop this episode before we get this bad boy up to level 3. Now, a soul campfire. How do you make a soul campfire? Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Soul sand, maple sticks, and wood. Yeah, no worries. I think we got that all in the bag. The big problem is going to be the blaze rod. We need one more blaze rod, so I feel like it's time to venture back into the nether. Alright, here we go, my dudes. It's a deadly place, the nether, but I feel like we can probably find a blaze rod pretty quickly if we play our cards right. So we're looking for another fortress, another stronghold, whatever they're called. It's red brick, and they're usually pretty close. I found one before. Where is it on the map? Oh yeah, right over here. Should have some blazes. Now it looks like a nether fortress. It's got red nether brick around. I see some fire. Does that mean there's blazes around here? I've forgotten. Well, let's find out. Dum-de-dum, looking for blazes. Who's that? Somebody we don't want to mess with. Aha! Ooh, what's this? Some blazes have spawned. Now that we've got closer, the monsters have appeared. And there's some blazes over here. So where am I? Over here. Back this way and down. So which way was... Am I going the right way now? Yeah, this way, and then to the right should be Blaze City. Oh, careful, wither. I mean, we might get lucky here. We might get ahead. I mean, we didn't, but that's fine. Ooh, now are the blazes up there? They could be up there. Oh no, blaze o'clock. I see these rude dudes. Ooh, and is that a chest I've missed? No, I've got that chest before. Anyway, we're looking for rods. Let's go get some rods. Boom, surprise, mother truckers. I have arrived. Get wrecked. That's right, bet you wish you stayed at home today. Now I can take no fall damage, so I shouldn't need to be too careful. Boom, can I get this guy from the sky? Bit of a sky hit. No, I missed him. Ooh. Ow. Oh, taking the hits now. Get out of here, scum. Oh, he's come back down to play. Boom. Oh, another rod. Perfect. Oh, God, I'm going to burn. Not too bad. Now, luckily enough, I do have in my backpack, I think I got this before. Yeah, a feeding upgrade, which means any food in here automatically means I keep well fed. And if you know me from Minecraft, you know I forget to eat all the time. But with this backpack upgrade, not a problem whatsoever. Oh yeah, so what we're looking at now, that's what, 2 blaze rods? Well, that's all we need, but if we want to get this Alchemist hut to level 5, I imagine in total we'll need 5 brewing stands. So we're looking for a couple more blaze rods. Oh, there goes one rod, but you know what, we're going for it. Let's get the rod and try not to get netherite monstrosity. Where's he gone anyway? Uh-oh, there he is. Uh-oh. Bad news bears. You know what, maybe 2 blaze rods is... Oh my God, a ghast now as well? Oh, you son of a gun. Well, you know what? I reckon 2 blaze rods is going to be fine for us. I'm just going to get the hell out of Dodge if I can survive this. Oh my God. We're going to waste this quartz because I got loads of it. Here we go. The safety of the colony. Whew, amazing. Okay, well, we're back. Oh my God, someone followed us through. Who's here? Oh, they're killing a ghost. Go on, guys. You show that ghost. Great job. So we've got the blaze rods now. Let's go and make the Alchemist's apparatus and get this Alchemist's tower up to level 3. Now, Ambriel has become a real beast. Her being so close to this building means she is actually really quick in getting these buildings up. Another cool feature of this build is the tree in the middle. Again, like each different level has the tree get bigger and bigger and cooler, just like the Byzantine University. But again, something I've realized looking at the Alchemist's hut is it's not exactly an essential build. Making potions is quite tricky, you're often not really going to have the materials to do it, and the druids kind of work okay without any extra potions. But as a completionist, I do want to build every single building we can. But yeah, I'm super happy with how the Alchemist's hut looks at level 3. There's a lot of white, which means it fits quite well with the Byzantine style. And again, we can always come back in and replace that stone brick with some beige brick. And the shingles on the roof with terracotta tiles. And here you can see we've brought the retaining wall around. There's still a bit of decoration that needs to be done, but the retaining wall is in, there's some diorite path, a nice flower ball tree. The area looks almost finished. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with how this looks right now. It's not Byzantine, but it's close enough. The guard tower here is a great way for us to get the borders out around the back, because next episode, what I think we're going to try and do is get the walls built over there somewhere and give ourselves a bit more room to build. I'm not quite sure what we're going to build over there, but always, when you're building a colony, you should never feel locked to having one specific building of each type. There are going to be some buildings that you're going to want multiples of, like for example, the stone smeltery, but also things like more couriers, more warehouses are always good, more houses are always needed. And I could look at some of the standalone houses instead of the insulae that are available in Byzantine. But as always, a massive thank you for watching this episode of Minecraft Minecolonies Byzantine. Make sure you check out the Blocks of Power series where we have our own little mod pack, and we're experimenting with some magic mods and having like competing colonies in a multiplayer series. It's a great time, and it's where my skin is from. Also, we have a community Blocks of Power server that Patreons and YouTube members are more than welcome to come and join. I've been Sjin, a massive thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more Minecraft videos. And until next time, take care.